Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting episode of Super Carlin Gaming Mario Kart 8 Roulette Challenge. I totally did forget the words.
The opening to this segment has just become a colossal train wreck.
much like our actual gameplay sometimes. Oh man, oh boy. Okay, it looks like maybe someone else has played. I don't know. We're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, it'll work. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
We can get Inkling Boy again.
It guarantees that I won't start on Bowser, which is nice.
There you go.
Ooh, yeah.
18.
All right, so that's what, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, Mario! Okie dokie.
19 for Ben.
19, alright, so 7, 14, 21, 20, 19?
Yeah, baby Mario!
Hey,
all right,
this'll be a good one.
excellent. Wunderbar. 20. Oh!
Uba!
The Prancer! Oh my gosh, Mario, you look so stupid.
9.
Oh my god, it got worse.
13.
Do those look cool on anything?
No.
Did you say 19?
I said 13.
Oh.
It can be 19. It's still
18,
random.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13.
There you go.
Oh, standard, boring. Okay,
Bastard,
Mario.
Slim.
Did you get back to Slim?
Alright, that's not too awful bad.
No, you got solid handling. That's,
Yeah.
and good acceleration. Yours is pretty good. Mine's, it's just sort of 50-50 all the way down there.
That'll be great. It's a cool looking car.
It's gonna be great. Okay, what are we on? I don't even remember.
Man, we really have not
I know we
a
have
bunch of these.
I know. Did we do Mount Wario? Did we do?
Let's do the Lightning Cup.
Okay, we're
Lightning
just gonna
Cup.
go for Lightning Cup. Bam! Here we go. Tick-tock clock. There's a Rainbow Road on this one.
Ooh,
So get
it's
ready.
the N64 Rainbow Road.
It is.
I think
I like
this
that
is the
one.
one I beat you on.
Oh my gosh.
Is the N64 one the one that you can fall off of, or the one that you can't fall off of?
There are parts of it you can fall off of, and
Okay.
parts of it that have gates.
Oh, okay.
Tick-tock clock.
I know what
Tick-tock clock.
This reminds me of the second Hunger Games.
Oh no, I have the. Hold on. I have the steering turned on. There we go. And we're off.
All right. Blake Sawyer has a question.
Let's hear,
Ooh.
Blake. What you got?
So I've wanted to be an author since I was in 5th grade.
Oh,
now
boy.
I'm 21, and I've yet to actually finish a book. I can't seem to find one that I really want to continue writing, and the one that I've been working on, I've planned and created a new world for almost 3 years while hammering out the plot, but once I actually started to write the book, I just kind of ran blank. I don't want to give up on something I've put so much effort into, and I really do love writing, and I still have a big desire to be a writer. Do you guys have any suggestions for me to keep an idea and not give up on it?
Oh my gosh, that's like all we did. That's what we're still doing in
Right.
a lot of ways with Super Carlin Brothers. Like we threw everything at the wall in years 1 and 2. Just trying everything. Even for like half of year 3, we just had no idea, you know. We were just doing it because people seemed to like it, and it was fun.
But there was a core group of people that
There was a
liked
core
it.
group of people that liked it.
It was not many people.
Yeah, and then oh man, once we just sort of found our niche, we found it. So it sounds like you've just been going on so long without like results, and I get that because I mean we were about at our wits' end after about 3.5 years without like, I mean, not to say we didn't have results, but like you know. It wasn't something we were doing for a living quite yet, and it was still taking up an enormous amount of time. So, how to stick with it, though?
Shoot.
It sounds like you've done a good job sticking with it.
I think, well, you know, and that's a question of like reinvigorating enthusiasm is what I feel like. You know, it's like he probably has spent so much time working with it that it's getting to that point where it's almost like you're tired of staring at the same thing, the same characters. Like,
Sure.
I think probably the best thing that he could do for this world that he spent so much time creating would be to just take time away from it, like on purpose, and come back to it. And I bet you anything you will be, oh man, I didn't come in last. I love
Hey!
it. Thanks, Bullet Bill.
Nothing but ones on that one.
I think what he might find is like, man, when you come back to it and you realize how much you like put into it and how much you've created. I can weirdly only relate to this with aquarium systems, where every year I would go to an aquarium conference and you would see all the new technology and I'd be like, oh, I don't want to use any of my old stuff anymore.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as good.
I find that this is not nearly as related, but I used to find this with like when I used to play like Yu-Gi-Oh, the trading card game.
Yes.
Because I was super cool.
Sorry.
Shut
Was
up,
that
Derek.
funny, Derek?
Yeah. You know what? Anyway. Didn't you play Magic? Or?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, Magic.
Magic's the cool one.
Magic's the one. Oh my gosh. You know what's not cool though is how everyone who's already playing this trading card game of Magic the Gathering looks down their nose at other trading. Whatever. I'm not going to talk about that. The point is, I was pretty good at it, and like I would have what can happen? I would like get like a deck that was working really well, and then I'd get bored with it because I just used it so long, and I'd be like, okay, I want to try something different, and then inevitably I would build something different, and it wouldn't work as well. Surprise, surprise. And you get tired of losing, and so you go back to the other one, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so easy and familiar, and it's awesome. So yeah, I think Ben has got right. Just try something else for just a little while.
With every intention of coming back.
Yeah, with every intention of coming back. And one, maybe you find something you like even more, but more likely, I bet when you return to your original project, you find that there's a certain comfort and familiarity there.
Yes, I could totally see that. And a lot of times I think I even surprise myself where it's like, man, old me, you actually were doing a pretty decent job of like figuring things out and putting thought into it. And I think if you're too close to it, a lot of times you almost get like frustrated with your own.
This is like one of those things where like I feel like Ben for a long time didn't feel like he was very like good at vlogging or anything, but then like I would bet that if Ben went to go teach a class about it, he would find that, oh my God, he is like amazing, or other people.
We'll call it medium to not bad.
Medium to not bad. I'll take it, Ben. One of these days you'll have some confidence.
Oh no. That won't happen.
That's not in the cards. The heart of the cards. All right, next question.
Okay.
Good recovery there. At the end, that was nice. All right, Mr. Mizix Pitlick, which is a great name. It's from DC Comics. Question. I have a bachelor's and I'm totally dissatisfied with my quote-unquote career. Advice on changing jobs/careers, what to look for, how to do it. P.S. I'm 33.
Oh boy, this is tricky. I think what you want for sure is a side hustle, which is something, anything you can be doing that is going to like how can you, whatever your hobby is, how can you monetize that? What can you like pour some passion into?
Yes, yeah. Somebody said to me once upon a time, if you're not making money off of your hobby, then you're not doing it right. And I feel like ever since then, I was like, awesome, aquariums and YouTube are now my careers.
Yeah, there you go. See, there you go.
So
boy.
no, I think Jay's absolutely right. Yeah, I think finding something that you are interested in that you can put like a modest time or even financial investment into that you can see. If you can start developing a little bit, and then really what you do is you just start to like shift the balance of like where you're sourcing your livelihood from. It's like if it continues to grow and if it's something you continue to be excited about, then over time, you just kind of pull away from whatever you're doing right now, and that's like the safe way, I guess, to go about it to make sure that you're not putting yourself in a position of potential constraint, which would obviously never be advisable. I think that is one of the weird things oftentimes about people who, like a lot of my friends, I think, assume that because I came out of college and like started my own business right away that I am like a risk, or that I'm willing to take on risks. But really at the time, no part of me felt like what I was doing was taking on a major risk necessarily. Like, I was fairly certain that in doing it, I already knew enough to know that it was going to work.
So just have confidence in yourself, basically. The easiest thing in the world. Just have confidence that it's going to work.
And most people don't even have careers in their like degree anyway.
That's true. So if you I don't know what your bachelor's is in, but if your actual career is not associated with it, maybe just look for a different career that is associated with it. Or if it is, maybe even just find a job in even just a very similar job, but just a different place. Maybe even just mixing it up could open some new doors for you.
The other thing is too is maybe not even like, don't even panic about this particular feeling, because gone are the days that people work a career at the same job their whole life. Like,
True.
nobody we know, or very few of them, are going to be, you know, are going to work at their job for 30, 40 years and then retire from that same position. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, no, if you saw my screen, that was the last. I don't even know where the person I passed was, but there was a blue shell on the horizon, and I mushroomed to the finish line, and that was great.
I, on the other hand, had a bullet bill that left me facing the edge of a cliff.
Oh, no.
Right at the end, so I was like, huh, no! Well, I'm dead. I was in fourth, too.
Am I dead?
Am I dead?
All right, Damaris Galeno. You guys
Damaris.
seem to be. They must have edited this. I'm gonna try to say it how they meant it. You guys seem to keep rather busy with your channel and separate businesses, not to mention anything going on in your private lives.
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah.
But still seem to be
sure.
still seem to be able to keep active and have fun. My question is, how do you manage / balance your time? I'm a sophomore in college, and I'm having trouble balancing going full-time, working part-time, or family, friends, working out, playing my violin. Advice?
Oh boy, so college is rough just because there's so much you're already responsible for that, like, you must be doing that isn't, like, necessarily, like, going to classes. Just all this time that, you're not getting back. I mean, you're getting it back, but, like, you know.
Sure, yeah. You're never getting that time back.
You know what you want to do is just skip class? No, don't do that. I only ever skipped one class in all of college, and it was to go to a funeral. How about that? Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, go to class. Oh man.
How to balance
how
life.
to balance life. Okay, so part of it is that I made I don't like doing work. Okay. Let me be upfront about that. I do not like doing work. That is a fact. So I like what I really liked was YouTube. So what I wanted to do was YouTube because it was fun. I mean, it is a lot of work, but it doesn't really like feel like that.
Right.
So like when I come to work, it doesn't totally feel like it, which I think makes it. I don't know. You talk, Ben. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. No, I would say that like I couple things. So like for example, you were talking about hanging out with friends, family. Like a lot of times with rock climbing or mountain biking or like whatever activity that we're particularly into doubles as both time spent with friends and time spent like at the gym.
This is much better advice. You're nailing this.
Not to mention, I guess, like, you know, I do work with my brother, which means I get family time while I'm in my professional environment.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
DK works here, and so that's time spent with a coworker.
Thanks, Ben.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I see what you did.
So I get to hang out with friends. The other thing is that like we have a standing Monday lunch group called Mexican Monday where we always go and like meet up with all of our friends.
I don't want to brag or anything, but 3 stars, y'all.
Yeah. I know that's
What? On the
Say anything until you
Prancer? Who'd have thought?
On the
Yeah, and plus on the level that you say is your hardest one, I think, the toughest one for you, right?
The Grumble Volcano, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right. That is a big victory right there.
I only fell in the lava like 40 times.
It is an annoying course.
It is.
It's
That's
an annoying course. It's not good. Anyway, there you go. I hope that answered everybody's questions. If it didn't, it's probably because of me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future Mario Kart action from us. And make sure you leave any questions you have, advice or otherwise, in the towel section below so we can answer them in later episodes. Yeah, thanks.
Bye. Quality 8th place.